So, hi everyone. My name is Shruti Darekar. I'm a product manager at Amoeboids, and today we have gathered here for a webinar: AI-powered release pages and how to keep users informed automatically. So, without any further wait, let's just dive into the main agenda. So, first, we are just going to have a small poll to understand the audience. Then we are going to discuss how AI release pages are much better than the traditional release pages. What is the process of creating these release pages? Then we will dive into the live demo of how we use AI to create these release pages and overview of how AI power is used. Then we will also discuss some success stories of how these release pages are being used by our customers right now. Then we will see some quick tips how to use these AI features efficiently, and a few upcoming features that will be coming up in our upcoming releases, and which will be followed by a quick Q&A session. So yeah, this is the poll. What do you dread most about creating release notes? So let me just start the poll first. Yeah, I hope you're seeing the poll. So the options in the poll are that all the traditional ways, digging through Jira for finding which are the issues that you need to show on your release pages, or rewriting the same updates depending on your stakeholders, designing and formatting those pages, or just leave it because nobody reads them anyway. And yeah, so we have digging through Jira and designing and formatting those pages again and again. Thank you for the response. Yeah. So now imagine that all these things that you just see in the poll, the traditional way, can be managed by AI. So AI will handle the 90% of these things, and you are just doing the 10% that is to publish all the content on your release page. That's what we are going to see today. So let's just touch base on what exactly is the difference between the traditional release notes and the AI-powered release notes. First, the traditional release notes are manual and time consuming because you have to create them from scratch every time, and that is obviously going to take a lot of time. Often it is missed, or maybe there is some update that you're going to miss because it's manual process and human errors are very common to happen. They can be static and outdated because keep on updating a document is hard because you need to be very alert and there are so many things to do. It's hard to update it. And no feedback visibility. You don't know if your customers or the audience that you want this release page to reach is actually going through those release pages or not. You don't know if your audience is interacting with the release page or not. But with AI, all the release page content is auto-generated using AI. You can design your release page to increase and maximize the engagement of your audience. All the updates are directly fetched via JQL from Jira, so you don't have to keep a track of anything elsewhere. And everything is trackable via Google Analytics as well. That means you can see live data of where your audience is based from, how many times is your audience interacting with that release page, and so on. So how exactly these automated release pages are created? So this is the simple process that we follow. First is to fetch all the Jira issues automatically using rules and triggers that we have in our app. Then we use AI to summarize all the content that is present in Jira in a human-friendly language, custom made for your particular stakeholder. Your stakeholders are different. Customers, the higher executives, the sales team, or the customer success team, the QA team. Depending on which stakeholder are you sending this, AI will uh, customize your content according to them. Applied style templates to match your tone and brand. There are ready-made templates, so you don't have to design anything. You can just use those templates, customize them as per your brand, and use them. And of course, you get all the live feedback and you can measure your user engagement using Google Analytics. So this is just the base of what we are going to discuss today. But whatever I just told you, let's just see how exactly this works. So just to give you some context, this is what I'm talking about, or we can say this. So this is our live release page that we share with our customers to see what exactly are we publishing or what new features have we published. So yeah, this is a release page. It's a web page on which we automatically keep on updating all the content. So our last release was on 11th of June, and these are the new features that we published, and this is how it looks. Now let's see how exactly did we do it. So this is the interface of our app release notes and reports. And in it, we have a tab called as release page and widgets, to which you can create a release page. So you just have to click on create, select the template that you want. There are 3 available templates, template 1, this is the template 2, and template 4. Once you know which template you want, you can select the configuration according to your need. So I'm not going to create a new release page right now. Let's just go to an existing release page and I'll explain all the configurations. So in general configurations, we have all the general details that we see on this release page. That is the name of the project. You can update it directly and see the preview. So this is a real-time preview so that you know exactly what is going to be shown or what is going to be published on your release page. The description of the release page, the path of the release page, that is this. Here it is ARN Cloud. And here you can actually define what path do you want for your release page. The access levels, this is the most important part of your release page, because sometimes you want your release page to be public. That means all your customers and everyone can see it. But there could be some internal release pages as well, which you want just for your higher executives or just for the sales team to know, okay, these are the bug fixes and these are the new features that you need to pitch, just focused on them. So how do you share those? Because those cannot be open to everyone, open to all outside public. So in that case, we have 2 more options, that is private and restricted. So in private, we use JSM login. So if your Jira is connected with the JSM, then all the JSM users, that is only the internal users, can access that release page. No one else outside of your organization can access it. And the second option is restricted. Again, for that, we use JSM login and email link as well. I'll get back to it. But what exactly restricted domains means, that if I enter here gmail.com, that means only the emails that contain this particular domain, gmail.com, are allowed to log into this particular release page. No other users can log into it. So even if your JSON users have multiple domains, you can restrict them to certain domains. And for email link, only the users who have email with this domain can log in. So they can just enter their email, they will get an login link on their email, and they can log into the release page. So this is about the page level access. Then the page design, you can customize the logo, the favicon, the background color, and so on. And the second most important thing is the content that you're going to show on the release page. So as you can see here, there are total 3 fields that we can show: field 1, field 2, and field 3. So here I have used all the custom fields. You can use whichever field you want. You can select it from the drop down. What this means is that suppose you want to show a summary over here, then you want to show the description, and you want to show which kind of issue this was. So this is what the content is going to be on your release page. And this is the layout of how information is going to be displayed on the release page. You can also select the release page title, that is the version name or version description, or if you're using sprints, it can be a sprint name and sprint description, that as per your use case. And the last is JQL. So how exactly all the data is going to get fetched on the release page? That is through JQL. So you can define the JQL, project equals to project ID, then from the particular version. And I want, so here I have created a custom field including public release note equal to yes. That means only fetch those issues where this field is marked as yes. So this is my JQL. And then let's come to advanced settings. In advanced settings, we have multiple options, that is search. If you want to search for a particular content on your release page, you can search it. You can enable or disable it, just like that. Then the feedback, which is, okay, right now this is saved, so I cannot show you the feedback, but let me just go here and quickly show you what the feedback looks like. So this is what I'm talking about. So when a user comes to your release page and they're going through the features, if they like the features that are published in this particular release, they can just give a feedback, and that is going to get recorded on your release page. And you can see what's the feedback for that particular release. Then there is subscription. So you can enable or disable the subscription if you want it to be subscription based or not. You can also choose to update the subscribers. If any new release is published, you can send an email to all the subscribers that, hey, new release is released and please go check our release page. And kind of, you can select what type of email do you want. So you can just select an email template. And also the SMTP, you can select which email do you want to send these release notes from. You can use the default or SMTP. Then the most important, that is Google Analytics. So once the release page is published, you also want to track how many users are actually interacting with that release page. Is this release page actually useful or not? Do you want to continue it, or do you want to make any changes in it to make it better? So how do you track all that? Is through Google Analytics. So you just need to put in your measurement ID and all the data is being tracked on it. Roadmap portal, you can connect it. You can also connect it with the RSS feed. And if you think that our templates are not as per your liking, maybe it's not matching your brand image, then you can apply the custom CSS to modify it according to your brand. And once you just modify it, you can see all the changes live here itself, so that you know what exactly are you publishing. Publish it and your template is ready. So this is the first step of creating a release page. Once the template is ready, you have skeleton of your template now, sorry, of your release page, and all you need to do is publish data in it. So let me just give you a quick background of what I'm going to show you now. So now imagine that this is a story in one of your releases, and there is a big description that is specific to the developers because developers are the one who are going to develop that feature, who are going to work on that feature. So there's a big description that is catered to your developers. But the release notes that you want to publish are going to be for your stakeholders, that which are your customers, who don't need to know what the technical differences are. They just need to know what the feature is about. So I have created 3 custom fields. Whether I want to um, show this issue on my release page or not, I can select yes or no. Public release summary and the public release description. So this is just a context. Now let's see what exactly the AI feature is. Yeah. So let's first go to the AI generator. This is a manual process. I'll explain it to you and then you will get why I was explaining that issue to you. So in AI generator, we have two types. One is default, other is the custom prompt. In custom prompt, you can actually give your prompt. You can write it however you want. Which language do you want? What kind of content do you want? What is the context for which stakeholder are you writing it? If you want to include any kind of emojis to it, if you want it to be a bit funny or sarcastic or a complete professional tone, and so on. Everything, just write it in human language and AI will get it. That's the custom prompt. And in default prompt, it's the same thing, but you have ready-made options and you can just select from it. So right now I'm just going to select the default prompt. So I want to summarize the original description, that is for devs. I want a professional tone. I want maximum 100 words. I want output in English. There are multiple other languages as well. And I want to fetch my data. So what is my input field? Where should the AI generator get data from? So I want it to be the description field. I'll select description. Now, second, I need to select where should be the AI generator, the AI generated content be stored. So again, I have two options. Use the Jira issue field, or you can select not to use any Jira issue field and just create the data. So right now I'm going to store it in another field. Now, as I said, this content, imagine that this is empty, there's nothing here, and I want to update this field. I'm not going to go through the whole description and update it. I'm just going to use my AI generator. I've already given all the instructions. I'll select this description field as my output field and give the JQL. So project equals to this release rumble and fixed version equals to this. And I want to fetch only the issues that are marked as yes for including public release notes. So this is my JQL and I just click on get release notes. So yeah. So there were total all these issues that are marked as yes for including public release notes. This is the original description. And this is the description that was created by AI. 100 words, professional tone, and so on. You have 3 options. You can either modify the content. If you like the AI generated content, keep it as it is, or you can modify it. Then select the choice. If you want to keep the existing content, there's a possibility that for some issues you want to keep the existing content, for some you want to use the AI generator content as it is, or you can use the content from my input. That is once you modify the input.
Sorry to interrupt,
Yeah.
Shruti. Since actually Amanda seems to have some question. Possibly you can't see that because you're sharing the
Oh,
screen.
yeah, sure,
Yeah,
Amanda. Please go ahead.
let's take a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I just was wondering if we could use more than one field as input. Like you are selecting the description, would I be able to use the description in the acceptance criteria field, for instance?
Yes. So any text type field can be used.
Can I
You
use two for the same ticket as inputs, two different types of fields as the same
no,
input for the same ticket?
no. For so right now you can just use one input field, one field as an input, but we are modifying our AI generator, and soon we will have an option to use multiple input fields.
Okay,
So
got it. Thank you.
at one time you can just use one input field and of only of text type. It should be in text. Yeah. Okay. So continuing. So you can just select all the choices, or you can also bulk select. So I'm going to say use suggestion as it is, update the choices. And if the choices, once the choices are updated, you just need to click on update Jira issues. So once you click on update Jira issues, the content in this field is going to get updated. So you haven't gone through all the descriptions. You don't need to put strain on your brain. Okay, what exactly has been done in this particular issue? Now I have to read it and then re-summarize it. No, you can just give the prompt according to different stakeholders, store the results in different uh, output fields according to your use case, according to your stakeholders, and use it. So this was the manual process. We did it manually. That is, we selected which version do you want to perform this action on, which issues do you want to perform this action on, right? So now let's see how can we even automate this process as well. So let's go to rules. Yeah. In rules, you can just directly go to create and give name to your rule and just save it to create it. But right now I have a existing earlier created rule. So I'm going to explain that. So my rule name is release page. And here, first I've added a release notes using AI action. So you can add multiple actions. Just click on the add action button. And here, the two main actions that we are going to discuss today are generate release notes using AI. And second is publish to release page. So first I'm using release notes using AI because first we need to first we need to generate the content to publish it on our release pages. Now, use of this AI action is exactly same as it was for AI generator. There is no difference except that in JQL, you can actually use the ARNR variables. That means you don't need to specify which version do you want to use. Which version do you want to use this action for? You can keep on reusing this action depending on your trigger. Then the second action is the release page. Just add the action and you need to select is the template. There are 3 templates that I had created in this project. So all 3 are listed here. You can just select whichever template you want to publish. Add these actions, save the rule, and click on run if you want to run it manually. And then here you can select the version, or you can actually select any of the trigger that if you want to uh, run this rule whenever the whenever the version is marked as release, or maybe you want to give some webhook trigger depending on your use case. So right now I've kept it manual, and I'm not going to run it because I have already ran it, and I'll just show you the output. So once you run the rule and once you get the success message on rules page, you can come to the logs to see the process of whether your release page has been published or not. So as you can see here, I had total 3 actions in that rule, and these are the 3 outputs that I'm getting. So first, release note using AI. This action was success. Then the next 2 were also success, and I'm going to just click on this link to see my release page. So this was the template 1, and this is the data that we published. So this was the version name, this is the version description, the public release note summary that we selected, and then the public release note description and the issue type. So that's the ease of creating these templates. Once you have specified what is the layout of your template, you don't have to do anything. Everything will be fetched and published automatically. I can subscribe to my release pages. I can select anything that I want. So if I am searching for Zendesk, I can see there are 2 features related to Zendesk that are released in this release. I can easily search for anything, and I can customize it. So that was one of the templates. This is the same template, but you can see the look and feel is a bit different, considering this is our live page. And this is the template 4, another template, which is more focused on the version. So the version name and version description is actually sticky, and you can scroll through all the data. And let me just quickly show you the restricted release page, as I said. So here I have restricted our own domain. So only if I'm entering my company email, this release page will work. So login link has been sent. Got my secure link. And if I click on this page, here is my release page. So this was our release page 2. Yeah. So all these release pages, once published, you also need to see what is the traction on that release page. So here is the Google Analytics. You can just get the measurement ID from Google Analytics, share it, attach it to the release page, and yeah, here you can see all the data. Now this was a demo release page that I created, and this is also a demo account. So I don't have much data to show, but yeah, and only I have visited these release pages. So there was just one user. But this is how you can track all the updates about your release page. And then there is one more feature that I will like to quickly touch upon. That is, so once you have published a release pages, release content, you also want to check what kind of content you have published internally. So you can just go and view what was the data that you published. And you can also sync the release data. So sometimes it happens that you publish it and then you realize, okay, there was some mistake and I need to update it. You can make changes in those fields in your Jira and just come here and resync the data. If you confirm, the latest data is going to be fetched on your release page, and your release pages is automatically updated. Or you want, no, I want to just delete my complete release. You can just delete it or just move up or down. All those things. So you can also update your release pages as per your needs. Now, this was all about release pages, but using the same AI automation that we just described, so we just saw, you can also use it in widgets as well. So just below the release pages, you can see widgets. The creation method of widgets is exactly same as how it is for release pages. And let me just show you what I mean by widget. So this is the live widget that we use in our app. The last release was done on 11 June. So all our customers can see the updates on our widgets. It's exactly the same content that I was posting, that we post on our live release page. It's just an in-app widget so that even if our customers are not going to the release page, they won't miss anything and they can actively see it here. So you can use the same AI rules and create a widget. There are multiple types of widget. This was uh, there's a floating widget, there's a pop-up widget, or an inline widget if you want to integrate with a web page, and so on. Or you can use the same AI features and create a Confluence template as well. So once a Confluence template is created, for our internal use, we maintain this Confluence page to show all our new, to store all our new releases. So all this content is again created using AI, and we have used automated triggers to just keep on updating our Confluence page. And if you want to know more about how to create these widgets and Confluence pages, you can just go to our channel and go through all the videos that we have for these demos, the additional demos, or else I have ready links, which I'm going to post in our chat box just for the ease of it. Yeah. So that's all for the live demo. You must have realized that we haven't touched any of the design tool. We haven't done any kind of formatting. We haven't gone through all the issues in detail just to understand and rewrite it. Everything was done using AI and the automation magic that we have in our app. So that's the ease of using AI powered release pages. So yeah, let's go through the summary of what we just discussed. First, use AI to generate all the intelligent data, all the intelligent context that you want to post on your release pages. You use all the smart templates that we have. You can also customize those templates according to your brand image. You get live feedback and live user interaction. There's easy syncing if there's anything that you have posted on your release page by mistake. You can easily resync it. And of course, the Google tracking, because you need to know your readers' behavior. You need to know how your customers are interacting with the page. So Google tracking. Now, let's just discuss a few success stories of how our users are actually using these release pages. So many of our customers are using these release page links as in their email signatures. So whenever they are sending any kind of email to their customers, they use this signature, they use this link in their signature so that even if their their customers haven't gone through the release page earlier, they can just go through the email and they can click on the release page and see what are the latest updates. Second use case is that the customer success managers can actually bookmark this release page. So sometimes happen that customer success managers can miss a few of the releases, the features or the bug fixes that were done. And if they're talking to some customer, they don't know what exactly has been updated. So they can just quickly go through this release page and understand, okay, these were the bugs that were fixed. I need to inform my customer about these bugs, or these are the new features that my customer may really like. So I need to tell them. So these quick decisions can be made by customer success managers if they bookmark this internal release page link. So yeah, these are some of the use cases that our customers really like and use these release pages for. Just some quick AI tips and our upcoming updates. So as I showed you that you can use custom prompts as well. So be very creative with your custom prompts. Use different variations depending on your stakeholders, depending on the tone that you want your output in, to get much intelligent and better summaries than the default prompt, because default prompt is going to give you the base summary. But if you are creative about your prompt, it's going to give you more better solutions. Better content. And also you can use different kind of tones. So again, it depends on how creative you are with your prompt. And that's how you can create different content for your internal users and the external users. And some of the upcoming updates, like Amanda just asked, that can we use multiple input fields? Yes, you can. That is on our roadmap. And soon we are going to release a feature where you can use multiple input fields for AI, and not just a text fields. You will be able to use other fields as well. For example, if you want to say, okay, I want my content for so and so user, or also mention the approver of this particular story in the output that is generated by AI. So you can give those prompts as well. So that is something that we are going to publish in our upcoming features. And the subscriber management. So right now, you cannot move subscribers from one release page to another. In case you want to create a new release page, you don't need to market it again and share it with your all the users. Of course, you are going to do that. But what if you can just take a backup of all your subscribers from another release page and just want to import it in your another the new release page, so that all these old subscribers are invited to your new release page as well. So all these new features are going to soon get released on our app. So stay tuned for that. And here we are. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope you like the session, and I've tried as much as I can cover. Please let me know if you have any questions.
It is going to be available for all the current subscribers, or is this going to be a different plan subscription? The
No,
feature of the AI.
This AI feature is going to be yeah, it's going to be available for the advanced edition. The multiple input field, that is going to be available for the advanced edition. The subscription enhancement that we are going to get, that will be available for standard edition as well.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I think we are at the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for attending, and it was really good to have an audience like you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice interacting with you. Thank you.